Hello. Good evening, everybody. Afternoon. I hope everybody's having a good afternoon today. How has it been? Today we're booting up Zero Parades. I'm not sure how far along we are. I never remember. It's always a week-long endeavor to, the first hour is always remembering the week-long endeavor we've put ourselves through. I haven't done much today. I woke up and went to work, and I'm feeling kind of empty right now. Not quite sure why. Without really knowing why. But I hope everybody's had a much better day than I have. I've just been, I got home and I've just been chilling out. I ate a chocolate marshmallow. It was pretty good. Not really, actually. It was okay. How was work? It was okay. I wrote down that I wanted to have a union assessment of one of our coworkers, but I never got around to seeing them because they put me in specialty all day. They put me in the cheese and wine section all day instead of on register. And it kind of like upset me because that's the person I wanted to do, but I got some pretty good conversations out of some other coworkers, which wasn't too bad. Not necessarily a full endorsement, but something that I would consider like, well, that would probably be a yes vote if we dropped union cards right now. So it happens, you know. I'm zeroing my parade. Is the game free? It is not. This game costs money. Wine and cheese? What are you, French? Whole Foods certainly thinks it is, that's for sure. Let's see. We wiretapped Dr. Gonza, I believe, or I think we're waiting for him to leave, actually, so we can get his deets. His deets? I need his deets. Yes, we were waiting for this gentleman to leave. We're about to level up, we've got $200. Our stats are pretty low right now. Let me see. We had some things we had to do, though. Our disc got stolen, that's right. Make a deal with transnational capital. You could try writing an apology to her constant sells cards in Photo 24. Alright, we were headed up there, I think. Leah thinks Yana may have potential. Preoccupy, collect the Dream Wolf. Ramses wants you to call him so he can be your backup. Once the order's in, Ramses wants you to call him so he can be your backup. Right. The Beetle track can be reached via the Aerotram station. Right, Dr. Hausman. Mr. Hausman. So we have two things we need to do. Let's go apologize to Melita. We have our card. Not Melita. Let's see, it's 5 in the morning. I'm not sure if her apartment's gonna be open, actually. So we can actually do Hausman first. No, Hausman first would probably be a better. Maybe, I don't know. How much was this game? I don't remember how much this game is new. I bought it when it first came out. I think I pre-ordered it. I'm gonna say anywhere between $15 and $30. Maybe more. Not sure. Alright, let's see. She let us back into her apartment. Silly, that's this silly old wench. I'm gonna obviously loot her stuff. A distressed shirt. 2 Shadowplay. Sometimes it's important to blend in with the unwashed masses. A striped shirt manufactured to look well used is how you do that if you're completely out of touch. You're out of touch. And pencil skirt. -1 Technoflex. Pencil skirt goes crazy. Made from a wrinkle-free synthetic blend, functional, imposing, reinforced to survive the stride of a woman dashing between airports and boardrooms. Indeed. That's me.
Sitting atop a pile of yellowing newspapers and dog-eared crossword magazines is a large plastic cup with a colourful wolf figure on the lid. He holds a long pipe in one languid paw, his posture relaxed despite the twin blades chained to his back.
You're waiting for your computer to update, Graham?
Side.
Could be a while.
Placid wolf. His little painted eyes are unfocused, a faint smile on his snout.
What's in the pipe?
A bit of herb. Smoking it is what keeps him grounded in the present moment.
I could do with some. Better keep it professional.
At all times, if you can manage it.
He looks happy.
Placidity and happiness are sometimes confused for each other.
He's smoking and he's got a big double sword. Some kind of spaced out. Seems kind of spaced out. I'm not sure he's a reliable addition to the Cup crew.
He's a modulating influence on the other wolves. And more importantly, he's a highly rare and collectible piece of merchandise.
Consider his giant double sword.
One day he will run out of bitter herb. Then he shall remember his true name and be placid no more.
Thoughts on the end of my week? Not really the end of my week. I'm in the middle of my week. Grocery store weeks tend to begin on Friday and end on Tuesday.
Don't let the wolves play acting at humanity fool you. There's still animals underneath.
Take the cup.
Hey, my cup!
Sorry.
He stares at you with confusion, then shakes his head.
And now you're trying to steal from us. Of course.
Leave the cup alone.
Pascal.
I'm gonna get that cup. You actually can't stop me.
Back again.
ST, please accept this card as a token of my contrition.
Oh, Herschel. This is an unexpected and thoughtful gesture, if a little late. And while it doesn't make everything okay...
She is an old woman. Aww. She's adorable.
Thank you. One good deed against the tally of ill is still one good deed. I don't even feel like mentioning the low grammage of this paper.
Whoa, plus 10 beautiful apology. Force her to set up this deal. Have you given any more thought to my lich killing proposal?
Shut up. Stop.
She's just playing hard to get.
Oh my god, my cold read. It's cool. Fine, I'll stop.
Right.
Enough of this insubordination. She is your asset. Compel her to obey.
I'm talking about the crew.
What did you call us? Your whole sick crew? What about it?
Tempo's gone.
She shakes her head, slowly.
It's a wonder he made it past 40 the way he lived. But I'm guessing it wasn't the drugs that took him in the end. Who was it?
Could have been anyone who killed him, she means.
Weeping Eye.
You are following him to the grave, then?
Halocine's been living in the Pedal Tract rocket silo.
Leave him there, for his sake and yours.
He's almost nailed the invisibility thing. He's a little unreliable, probably.
You deserve each other.
She inhales, scowls.
No, that wasn't fair to him. At least he takes his own delusions seriously.
The Weeping Eye tortured Carolina.
Yes. That's what I was trying to tell you that day. But you never called me back.
Really?
You would have stayed had you known. You would have rescued her.
I helped her through it.
You can't be thinking of involving her in this, but don't. Leave her alone, Herschel. You've done enough.
Vesper?
I don't know. I hope he escaped. It would have been easy for him, being a carabinero.
I found Ramses.
He's still in Portofino? I'm surprised. This isn't his element. Though I'm not sure what is. I hope you're not trying to involve him in this. He's a good man. Highly skilled. He doesn't deserve this end.
Enough.
Agreed.
Enough! I have a skill point. Oh, what do I use it on, though? Could get another thought. Could get another thought experiment. Oh my god, I'm almost maxed out. Entanglement, Poetics, Sensors, Shadowplay. Give me a Sensors. Can't raise skill during dialogue. I want to ask you about your new position with Enter.
I bet you do.
Met a colleague of yours, Oscar Minamoto. He was shit-faced.
No. No.
She puts her hand to her heart.
Aw.
Sighs.
Poor man, he was doing so well. It's the pressures of the job.
He's obsessed with someone called Lolita Calista. Know her?
The ambassador's wife. He has such a fragile heart. She should feel lucky to be loved by a man like that.
We got the radio going in the back of this game.
He'll come back to himself eventually. I believe in him.
What do you think of Frederick, the junior negotiator?
I do not think of Frederick, the junior negotiator.
At all?
She purses her lips in distaste.
There is a slime to him, a certain sheen. He's nothing to do with my department anyway.
How do you live with yourself?
Same way as you.
Yeah, we do what we have to for our work. You've betrayed communism.
Oh, for God's sake, Herschel. The communists aren't good for anything, except making themselves miserable and believing themselves better people for it. Look at you. And they betrayed me. They left me here to die.
Enough about that.
Yes.
How'd you make it back in 91?
I didn't. I'm still here. There was an internal investigation. I passed.
How?
Nerve, planning, attention to detail. They executed the interviews with a maddening bureaucratic precision.
Damn.
Every file, every movement, every sneeze accounted for. I started to hallucinate. Imagine crimes I never committed. My hair fell out. I thought I was made many times.
She glances at the window, an automatic gesture. Nice living room. I like your wall things.
It's called macrame.
Macrame. Very dangling. Pleasant couch, too. Too pink. It says old people, but in the sentimental way that evokes pity and warmth. They distract you from all the horrors you facilitate all day. Very dangling. Pleasant couch, too. Pink.
Yes, fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
She closes her eyes for a moment.
I wasn't always like this, Herschel. I was ambitious, principled, effective. I had the follow-through that you lack. I had a streak of successful assignments and every reason to expect I was in line for a substantial reward. Then you came along.
And now she has macrame.
Macrame. Macrame distraction. Forced her to set up the deal. Well, yeah. 97% chance? Good thing I only need to roll 4.
Aim at directly the root of her ideological treachery. Her love for this so-called Pascal.
Esty, set up this exchange, or I'll set the weeping eye on Pascal.
Her eyes deaden as she takes in what you've said.
You bitch, Herschel. He has nothing to do with this. Nothing. You wouldn't.
Riled, yet not convinced. Keep pushing. Make her believe you're capable of this. You are.
The Lusians won't believe that they'll torture him to death. The Lusians won't believe that. They'll torture him to death. Say nothing.
She looks over to her husband. He watches the television set, hands folded over his cardigan.
You are a nightmare. You are despicable.
You are the people's spy.
I know what I am.
I don't think you do. I will make the call for you tonight. Wait for the contact from a negotiator. It will come.
And you'll let the prisoner know that the deal is in progress?
They have no choice in the matter. It is not theirs to know. If you feel the need, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
You'll have to re-establish contact with him yourself then. But there's no way you'll get back into that jail. You could try rewiring the phone network to the intercom. Find a payphone. See if it's possible. She bites her top lip. Exhales.
Pascal and I had plans to sell this apartment and buy a little fibro-cement bungalow down the coast. We shall expedite them. With any luck, we'll never have cause to receive you there.
Rot. Good luck to you both.
And to you, Herschel. But only because I fear it will take a miracle to prevent you from turning this assignment into a worldwide disaster.
Into a worldwide disaster.
Placid wolf.
Take the cup.
Herschel, stop.
Pascal.
Can I get Pascal to give me the wolf cup?
Hello.
He gives you a sad but understanding look. His nose still a little red from cupboard impact.
Sorry about the cupboard.
He smiles kindly, then turns off his hearing device. You have been censored.
That cup there, is it yours?
He follows your gaze to the collectible plastic cup. and switches on his implant.
Aha, yes. Placid wolf. Very rare.
Very rare.
Very rare.
Big 66 Wolf fan?
Never watched. I just think the cup is fun.
May I have it?
He smiles, but shakes his head.
Watch TV with him.
The TV is silent, playing what looks like to be a documentary about dolphins and their trainers. Docile grey heads bob up and down from a large tank. Noticing your attention, Pascal grins up at you and turns on his hearing device.
Do you like dolphins?
Spoken as if he's talking to a stranger's child.
They have more friends than I do.
Dolphin friends are called pods. You know that? A pod of dolphins.
If we were dolphins, we'd be a whole sick pod.
We're a pod, Pascal, you and me.
Yes, we are a pod. That's nice.
He looks up at Esty, who shrugs.
I'll let you two girls chat.
He flicks off his hearing device. Relieve the pensioner of his plastic propaganda. You think I can make this roll? Nah. I'm a fucking low dice fiend, man. No. I'm begging you, have mercy on me, I need that cup.
He chuckles warmly at...
For goodness sake, Herschel.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna get that piece of plastic. You can't stop me, girl. Sensors, I think, is a fine enough draw. Or poetics. Give me the poetics point. Everything else is gonna be, at the end of it, gonna be dumped into doppelganger and entanglement slowly over time. Alright. Enter will be in contact with to initiate the trade. This could take a while. You might be able to rewire the payphone and connect with the intercom. Your mom! Your mom! Your mom! We have to go talk to Hausman. We also have to tap in for Ramses. We have to wait for Gonzalo to leave, I think. Let's see if we can tap into a payphone. There's a million payphones everywhere, all over the place, all at once. Not exactly a random occurrence, I'd say.
You pick up the payphone.
Reroute the phone call to the
A
prisoner.
dolphin emblem smiles at you.
Wireless
Its
network
eyes
known.
wide.
Ask terminal for help. Perform diagnostics. 58% chance to roll something. That works.
Step 1. Take the casing off the front housing with your screwdriver.
Remove the casing.
After unscrewing the fastenings at each corner of the housing, you tug at the plastic until it reluctantly comes away. Underneath sprawls a mini-city of metal prongs and board-mounted circuitry. Step 2. Spin the dial on the right until you find the intercom frequency.
Slowly turn the dial, click at a time.
Crackling electronic waves break against an anodic shore. The occasional snippet from a conversation breaks up the rhythm, a word at a time.
Oh.
A relay of chatter. Invisible poetry that travels above and between the walking heads of the city. As you turn the dial, one word you hear makes you instinctively stop and listen to the rest of the sentence.
Is it poopy? In darkness, without friend or comfort, a distant splash of water followed by a thick silence. That's him. That's the prisoner.
Yes, you're close now. The final step begins with you saving this channel and giving it a number to streamline any future calls. Step 3. Hold down the lever with the word reserve above it for at least 3 seconds.
Hold it down.
In your ear, a voice. Connection reserved. Please input an 8-digit contact number that will be assigned to this channel. You will need to remember this number. No need to make it difficult.
I'll be assigned to 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Try cascade in numerical form. 3, 1, 19, 3, 1, 4, 5. My birth date is easy enough to remember. Use vibrational numbers. 11, 22. Cascade in numerical form. 3, 1, 19, 3, 1, 4, 5.
Number accepted, says the voice on the phone. Please hold for connection.
3, 1, 19, 3, 1, 4, 5.
Yes, what do you... Wait. Who's there?
It's me, your friend from the opera.
see you.
Or have my eyes at last renounced their function? Ah, it's you. I was sure you were dead.
I'm alive enough.
Supposedly. And you've contrived some way to speak to me through this little box. Very well. What do you want?
I found your exit papers.
Ah, what relief. You've set an old man's mind at ease. But now I'm curious what you intend to do with them. Does that mean you've decided to help me get out of this place?
Maybe if I've got an offer for you.
Joy. Denlev has seen fit to raise me up from my despair. What's the price?
The contents of your mind. You're gonna get me a shot at the Grand Lich.
I suspected as much, of course. But tell me, why does your opera want to kill the Lucian Minister of Mass Culture?
No judgment in his voice. His curiosity is innocent, almost childlike.
Don't know? Don't care.
No? Why should you? You're just the errant girl. So I'm to play the traitor's theme. Help a gang of communist thugs assassinate my friend and master, all to disrupt our brilliant march toward the final society.
The line hums. Dank water drips.
Sure, nameless one. No problem.
No pangs of remorse about betraying your own kind?
What can I say? Prison has made me into a realist. I only hope that you don't plan to shoot me in the back of the head at your earliest convenience. An ignominious end for a poor prisoner like myself.
You can practically feel the fetid water sloshing about his feet.
Say nothing.
Seeing as how you've already secured my exit papers, I suppose that means we have a deal. And what about my other requests? Tempo gave me certain assurances.
Hang on, what assurances?
Nothing extravagant. Safe passage to Novessa, a residence permit and a little apartment in the old town, a lectureship at the Polytechnic, total immunity for any offenses your party believes I committed against the people.
Speculative freelancing. Your old asset had no authority to make offers on behalf of the opera. He can find his immunity in the lunar cadmium mines.
No problem. I'm taking care of everything.
Splendid. Then I'll await your word.
What can you tell me about the 100 Eyes Golem?
You mean Tesoro Buendia, the head of the Weeping Eye?
I'm guessing he's another imprint, like the Lich.
Naturally, given his position. He's from a hardline strain. Nearly all the security and military chieftains are.
What's he like?
Cruel, intelligent, but also somehow unimaginative. He's addicted to cartomancy.
Cartomancy.
A ludicrous habit for the head of our secret police, beholden to the turn of a card. But here we are.
I hear he and the Grand Lich don't get along.
They represent different ministries with different prerogatives. Tesoro and his goons still look at the world in terms of possessions and the tonnage of aircraft carriers.
Whoa.
He's one of the most rabid proponents of Reunion.
A cleavage you do well to remember. There may be something to exploit here.
Facundo and the Ministry of Mass Culture, however, take a different view.
Any advice if I ever meet him?
Yes. Pray for quick death.
Damn.
Fuck that. Grant him one instead.
I found the device you gave me, Tempo.
See, I was true
You
to
gave
my
Tempo.
word. What do you make of our techno-glories?
Enough about the imprinting device, I got other questions.
I'm at your disposal.
I want to know more about these secret treaties. What's your role?
I was meant to play the part of Facundo's loyal hound, sniffing out our negotiating counterparts.
And what did you pick up?
Odors of degeneracy and mutation, the likes of which only the developed world can produce. Of my purported equals, one is a high-tier alcoholic, the other is some sort of modern pervert.
The high-tier alcoholic is Oscar Metamoto. I found him rolling in a gutter in the bottom. Pervert's a phone sex addict named Frederick. We're all well acquainted.
Despicable whelk. If you get the chance, give him a cake from me, right between the ribs.
The pervert is a phone sex addict named Frederick. We're well acquainted.
Concerning. You do well to reflect on what that says about you. But let's say no more about my counterparts. Just thinking of them makes me ill to my stomach.
Dante, what's the deal with techno-fascism?
An interesting question for one who's fleeing the light for the shadows. Has your time here got you techno-curious?
Call it professional interest.
Sure. We'll keep it professional. Nothing your superiors would feel compelled to record for your inevitable denunciation.
Of course. There's no denunciation like self-denunciation.
I appreciate it. Now let's talk techno.
A long time ago, there was a clever man whose name has been scraped from the Universal Registry. That's why everyone calls him Anonimo.
Anonimo.
A name you recognize from your political theory training.
Was
a
I mythical
quasi-mythical figure. The first man to describe the ideology now known as techno-fascism. Dead 150 years before the invention of the computer chip.
Damn.
Now, our hero came to understand that history as we knew it was coming to an end. He could not say when or why, but he foresaw it before anybody else.
Interesting.
This clever man advised the Emperor that the end of history will require a final subject, one that could only be fashioned by a final society.
Somewhere, the sound of a bell muffled by a dishcloth.
Onward, tell me about this final society.
It's going to be all so great. Here, the last vestiges of the individual dissolve in a suspension of horrible wonders. They say history is the only true consciousness, a great pulsating body of humanity longing on a mass scale. Divorced from that, it's nothing but a dim bulb flickering in a water closet. Discreet, pointless, smelling vaguely of urine.
Never felt close to humanity? Had some fun times in water closets like that. So, what's the project? Undoing the end of history?
Don't misunderstand. There's no restarting history. Anonymous saw that coming more than a century before Latour Woldar. What's necessary is to fashion a new consciousness, the final subject, who can act on history directly.
This final subject, what will they look like?
The final subject.
They will have 6
be a
arms and
man
3
wearing
eyes.
God's face or God wearing man's. The subject sculpts the mask.
I gotta say, this final subject sounds weak and lame.
Still unconvinced. Look around. Tell me what else is on offer.
It's all shit. We should throw the old beliefs out and start over. Post-historical materialism, of course.
An infant ideology. Always on the cusp of its first step, yet stumbling on its heel.
Keep your reaction to yourself.
Did I plague an ideological nerve? Forgive me. I'm actually mega hard for your decrepit beliefs.
Oh.
Face it, Latour Woldar was a horrendous betrayal of mankind. The suicide note for a century. Without it, there might not have been a need for the Illuminated Empire to unmake the damage.
Interesting.
Of course, you can't just lead with suicide and the philosophy of history. That's what the Electropop is for.
Wretched communist. Why is he fleeing from Lelou's? 27% chance to roll a 9. 6, 2. That's 8. Nah. Damn.
The Lusian bureaucracy is a hive of psycho-fuckery. Probably he's taken the fall in a mass cultural scandal confected by his rivals.
Well, what sort of scandal?
Who knows? There's dozens of interchangeable ways to do it. You could make one up right now.
I'd have to denounce. I'd have him denounced for dereliction. Defense against the state? Come on. Think. What's the real reason?
You have no idea.
I gotta go, Dante.
The receiver clicks back into place.
Alright, interesting.
You step away.
Interesting. I'm not so sure about all that, though. Whoa. Oh, Hausman. Alright, let's go discuss with Hausman. A game crack? Close.
Operant, you look like you've been put through a shit extruder.
Yeah?
Even worse, you seem to have made the local news.
Local news? What are you talking about?
The old spy jabs his cigarette in the direction of a nearby television.
No.
Subcommandante Bagman has secured a tremendous victory for the bold partisans of the realm, seized from an iodine-deficient pawn of the so-called Operant Bureau.
Bagman, the conspiracy monger, just watch. That's me.
From the depths of the Beetle Tract, a metaphysical superweapon, the likes of which our enemies are utterly unprepared for.
He takes a small object from his coat pocket and waves it around. It's hard to make out except for an unmistakable flash of red light.
Interesting.
Rather pleased with himself, wouldn't you say?
Iodine levels are massive, by the way. One of his old partisans attacking the silo. This could be a problem.
If you're capable of facing your reality situation directly, stay tuned. Now let's take some calls from you, dear viewers.
The Subcommandante's metaphysical superweapon is useless. Unless... Could it be he's found a way to reconstruct the red disc?
I don't think so.
But let's set side things aside. Did you find what we're looking for?
We need to talk about the silo archives.
One. And what wonders awaited you inside?
You were right. The rocket disaster was a cover. Project Autonomy has successfully got a manned satellite into high orbit.
He raises his brow and tilts his head forward slightly. Continue, he's saying.
Something very strange is going on up there. I don't really understand it. Seems the whole thing was part of some kind of consciousness experiment.
Why don't we put our heads together, see what we can come up with? Out of curiosity, while you were slumming it in the dark, sexy tunnel, did you come across any references to the Polytechnic University of Trefe?
The psychologist on board, he was from the Trefe school.
The eminent Dr. Juno Avres-Danyak, captain of the glue-sniffing wing of the Trefe school, so I'm told.
Me too.
Controversial individual. Lots of miscarried ideas about the origins of consciousness.
Kind of ideas.
Their standard Trefe thesis holds that consciousness is itself nothing but a thin border, and only recently erected, evolutionary speaking.
What came before?
Lots of competing explanations, take your pick. Some hold that we were simply like other mammals, driven by unconscious instinct, just on a more complex dimension. That's your so-called conservative wing.
Where do they get the idea?
If you read their output, which I don't necessarily recommend, you'll find it's built on some esoteric interpretations of ancient poetry. Old Capoblancan burial practices, that sort of thing. Freaky stuff, according to most.
Could get freakier. Lay it on me. Straniac?
Then you have the so-called astrologists, more dippy types, arguing that we used to receive orders directly from the stars, puppets of the void and things like it.
Oh. And Straniac? What wing did he belong to?
His own, the glue-sniffing wing. He thought the astrologists got it half right. It's not the stars talking to us. It's our distant progenitors.
Distant progenitors, meaning aliens.
We were once part of a single universal consciousness, galaxy spanning, as he had it. All minds threaded together, knowing and feeling as one.
What happened? What's ever the connection?
Personally, I think it's got to do with the origins of writing. Been downhill since we started keeping records of things. Terrible stagecraft, what it comes down to. From there, we got notions of linear time, then narrative and history. Since then, it's been one rolling catastrophe after another.
Let me see. I'm too used to back a dream study that was attempting to study subconscious. Seems connected. Technofascists speak of the final society. What's this got to do with Straniak's theories?
In Straniak's telling, consciousness is the mind's effort to simulate that lost interconnection.
Technofascists speak of a final society after the end of consciousness. Sounds very familiar.
Typical of those sorts. Taking something old and trying to make it sound like the future. That most people possess even a somewhat coherent picture of themselves is a credit to the mind's ability to hide from itself the irreducible truth.
Say it.
We are not meant to be alone.
Once you've heard it in your own voice, it becomes hard to deny.
That's it. Project Autonomia was Straniak's attempt to reconnect with the ancient consciousness. I did not endorse Straniak's insane theories, but I will forever defend his right to espouse them. Humanity is not prepared for reality it occupies and must be refashioned. This is utter gibberish, extremely unmaterial.
Always thought it was rather melancholic myself.
Very
Everyone
immaterial.
watching their own personal picture show. No way to know if the person in the bed next to you is seeing the same show or not.
For a moment, he seems to consider his reflection in the bottom of the tiny glass.
One's got to ease off the schnapps before he starts doubting the whole human project.
And this Project Autonomia, it was Straniak's attempt to reconnect with this ancient consciousness?
Yeah, makes sense.
Interesting.
And presumably his crewmates aboard this oh-so-secret satellite weren't just up there watching the tide roll away.
I think he was trying to open their minds up to some kind of signal.
Turning their minds into what he thought were always meant to be. Exquisitely sensitive instruments, made to detect signals nothing else in creation can.
The other crew members were chosen for their suggestibility and compliance. They had no idea why they were really there. It was torture, completely inhuman, probably illegal.
Easy that way, I imagine.
Sounds like a fun time.
Maybe
Wish you could have
more
been there.
merciful as well.
It was torture, completely inhumane and probably illegal.
If it occurred within the developed world, it surely would have been. Unfortunately for Dr. Straniak's subjects, it occurred 400,000 kilometers
above it. Interesting.
But did it work, Operand? Did it work?
There was an accident of some kind, all contact lost. Straniak and the rest of the crew, all presumed dead.
And? Don't tell me that's all, Operand. I'm getting that iron taste on my tongue. There's more.
There's a disc, a recording of the satellite's final transmission.
And? You got it.
The old spy's grey eyes flash like light reflecting off a rifle scope.
The files on it are completely blacked out.
Come on, Operand. Have you got the disc or not?
I'm not sure we can play it, though.
Pneumatic. Not many things play this anymore. Old format.
He turns it over with his hand.
Lightly, like an artifact he's both drawn to and afraid of.
Fortunately, I'm an old format myself.
He's gonna plug it right into his chest.
He pops the front panel off his box with a heavy plastic clunk, nearly hidden among the skein of tubes, pumps and wiring. A built-in disc changer.
Still leaves a matter of venue. Much as I like this place for the ambience, doesn't entirely suit our purposes, I think.
Where do we listen to this thing?
I think yours should do fine.
All right.
If we have any outstanding business, we should settle it now. Hard to predict what will happen once we spin this thing up.
All right, I'm not ready.
Fine. Let me know when you are. Don't keep me
waiting, Albert. Who knows what's gonna happen once we spin this thing up? What the fuck do you mean by that, bro? Well, I know I'm gonna need sensors for this one. For certain. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. Gonna go piss and splash some water in my face because I'm getting fucking sleepy. Oh, BRB. Feeling a little better. Damn. That's the walking plane. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that's... Not sure what... I don't know if that's like an alt ending or something. Not sure we want to partake just yet. Tickets for a losing match torn to shreds. The whole sick crew. The whole penis crew. 7:30. Let me see. 7:30. Let's see if Gonzo is out of town. Okay. Metamoto's still passed out on the fucking floor, mate. He's still passed out on the fucking floor. Gonzo is still in. I never remember what time he's out. But let's pass some hours. Alright, let's see. Zero out the Grand Lich. Bagman invited his viewers to call in at any time to discuss a super weapon he recently stole. Fascinating. What does that have to do with zeroing out the Grand Lich? Oh, that's the red thing. Right, for 4. I think we get that train back. I kind of want to melt it into a gun. Enter will be in contact to initiate the trade. This could take a while, no problem. Lee thinks Yana may have potential. Preoccupied, Halcyon's part of your squad. Can now be part of my squad. Pseudopod can join my squad. Carolina is ready to be part of my squad. Ready squad mates will be at the fog meter. Collect them all. Collect green will call Ramses Eckert. So once the order's in, Ramses wants you to call him. So you back up. Worth the heart. Let Hasman know when you're ready and he's in the fog meter. It is a beat threat. Maybe we do the Hasman task then. Let me skip some time. Fine spray and mist coats your eyelashes.
You pick up the payphone's hand. The dolphin doesn't poke back. You step up.
I guess we could try calling back.
You pick up the payphone.
Hello and welcome to the reality situation. Before we begin, I just need to check. Is your line secure?
Fuck.
That's a joke, obviously.
No
line
lines.
is secure. Your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, are not secure.
Oh.
Consciousness itself is tapped. The call is coming from inside the house.
I have some questions, Bagman.
Of course. What aspect of the situation did you want to ask about?
The animal zone has been used by the Weeping Eye as a pup torture room. Tell me about the dolphin-human hybrids. You stole red disc from me, I need it back.
A weighted silence follows your words. Brief, but unmistakable.
Ah, so this is how our current reality unfolds. I was wondering when you'd call.
When who would call?
You, Miss Wilk.
A pause.
If you want to see me, head across the roofs of the housing campaign. No guests, no surprises. Salute.
Alright.
The receiver clicks back into play. You step away.
Alright. Fucking 8:43. This motherfucker should be out of the office. I need this phone number, and I need to get tapped, and I need to call again. Liberalism, man. He's fucking still in. Leave, Doc. Doc, you gotta go. Doc, get out of here. Don't you got other shit to do throughout the day? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Alright, let's go talk to Bagman then. Meet me on the rooftops of the housing campaign. This one? No. The rooftop of the housing campaign. Oh, you mean the poor. Weep. Whoop. Whop. Weep. Whoop. Whop. Weep. Whoop. Of course he's up here with the radio dishes. Le dishes. Race across the roof of the housing campaign. Very funny. Give me just a second here. I'm looking at my funny phone. Okay. Save me. Save me before we have to walk in here and get owned by this guy. Knock knock. Recording studio, I'm imagining? Whoa. A magazine, every word is circled. These floor cups are full of piss. No! No, this Rumbacan coffee's got piss in it, dude. Large X over an article about extraterrestrial life. The locker is cracked open enough to see the inside. No, soda all over this poor console. A camisado. Ultra sweet. -4 fatigue. My goodness. This is gonna make me delirious, I think. There he is. An unlocked cabinet. Well, don't mind if I do. 2 strap sandals. A sensory paradox for urban mystics. Vibration-conductive soles let you feel the city, but the constant clacking gets distracting for you and others. A propaganda station. Yarn connects various places with pictures of specific animals. Huge black lenses, gaping and slick. Mr. Bagman.
I'm talking about ritual sacrifices, an astrological shrimp cult, a sinister confluence of techno-communoid capitalistic forces gathering right now here in our own city-state.
Surrounded by cameras, the man with a bag on his head waves vigorously towards the board next to him.
Fascinating.
Overheated gestures to match his rhetoric.
And now, we've captured one of reality's over-fluoridated toads and brought them here to face you, live.
His paper bag crinkles as he turns to you.
Miss Wilk, if you please.
You've got this. Play it cool. Act like you've been here before.
Such a pleasure to be here, Sub-Commandant. Wave to the camera.
The confidence of a repeat guest. Very intriguing. May I presume then that you know what you're doing here, on our program?
One of your partisans stole something from me. I want it back. I was just in the area, so I thought I'd drop by, see what's new in reality.
Nothing good. That's for certain.
He peers at you strangely.
I see this time you've come in the guise of the hated Carabineros. An attempt at psychological terrorism, I suspect. But I will not be cowed.
Tip your oversized hat at him.
Let's not pretend this is a friendly interview. You've come to seize the metaphysical superweapon we expropriated from you. Fortunately, unscripted conflict makes for excellent television. And now, Miss Wilk, you're on the reality situation.
Alright, let's talk about this reality situation.
The situation is obvious. It's all fake and bullshit. What we call reality is nothing but cardboard stand-ins set up by the ones who broke the world.
And who broke the world back?
Emter, the Opera, the Lusians. It was a joint effort. The basic facts of the story have been well established. Year 0. Some highly credentialed necrogoblin pulls a pin loose, and the whole fabric of reality comes apart. They've been trying to put it back together ever since.
How did we get into this situation as a species?
An exceedingly important question. But first, I must re-optimize my stack.
He extracts a handful of pills from one of his comically oversized pockets, then stuffs them through the bottom of his bag. He's recited this story many times. The telling never gets any easier.
The trouble began as it often does with the signature. First, they burned our calendars. They promised it would take 7 years to restore the world to its previous state. They were wrong.
Interesting.
Now it's the year 96, and these sentient boat shoes are changing how the clocks work, as you well know.
Enter the Opera, the Weeping Eye. Aren't they enemies? Powers that be are trying to set things right. That counts for something, doesn't it? Bagman, I've been saying this sort of thing for ages. No one listens. Believe whatever you want. I'm here for my disc. Sadly, categories like real and false have long ceased to have any meaning. There's only belief. Enter the Opera, the Weeping Eye. Aren't they enemies?
On paper. In truth, the developed world and your superblock are a two-headed lizard. One driven by plentitude, the other by lack. Both trapped by the situation they created. I've laid it all out quite clearly here.
He points to the constellation of sticky notes on the board behind. What about the Lusians? What's their part?
In some ways, the Lusians see the situation more clearly than anyone. Their techno-imprints are enacting a 300-year-old plan to enslave humanity with their narcotizing cultural goods. But for now, they too participate in the ritual to appease the astral shrimp, and so I must count them among my numerous enemies.
The powers that be are trying to set things right. That counts for something, doesn't it?
Yes. They all love to cry and fondle one another while they lament the awesome power they wield over us. Naturally, such power attracts little homunculi to lick the tears from their cheeks.
Homunculi.
For now, the best we can do is find others who see the world for what it is. Keep them close. Let the rest mock and criticize. They are addicted to the illusion.
How is the illusion sustained?
By you, of course.
By me?
Yes, by you and everyone else who accepts what they should not. It's all the compromises we make in the name of realism and society. Until over time they congeal into something that isn't real and isn't society either. Sadly, our greatest enemy isn't the meta-government or the underground vault of ectoplasmically linked businessmen. It's what we do to ourselves.
He's right.
Every single day.
Favorite aspect about eggs? Tasty. What good is a TV program against an all-encompassing foe?
For a moment, the bagged man lowers his head, seemingly lost in thought. When he looks up again, his eyes take on a distant aspect. It's like he's not looking at you, but rather someone with your same name and face, standing in the exact same place.
To defeat the reality entirely would mean regression to a prehistorical consciousness, skulking around on four limbs and living in trees. The social sphere reduced to ritual grooming and a few ochre cave scratchings.
Not the most inspiring stuff. Don't think we can make peace with reality. Cute fairy story. Got any more man of bag? Not the most inspiring stuff.
One of reality's most pernicious delusions. That the truth must be uplifting. I remain realistic about my circumstances. Reality will not dissolve as a result of my broadcasts, but I can make it wobble for a few hours every weekday.
Bagman, this is bringing me down. Let's end on a hopeful note.
In all my time contemplating the reality situation, the nearest I found is this. There was a time when all this made sense. If it doesn't now, we must take comfort knowing that it once did.
The bottle rattles like a child's toy as he shoves a handful of pills through his paper slot.
Perhaps now you begin to understand the significance of the metaphysical superweapon we expropriated from you.
It's made me relieved that all of this is simply staged. Bagman, the people at home need to know about this ritual. I'm meant to partake in it. I'll circle back to my favorite subject, me, and what I'm doing here. When was the last time you left the studio? Bagman, listen, that disc is extremely dangerous. What's your game here? Tell me about this intriguing supplement stack of yours. Were you expecting me?
Of course. You accepted my gracious invitation to appear on my TV program. Unfortunately for you, this was a devious pretext to expose one of reality's toadlings to my loyal viewers.
A small sign lights up above one of the large cameras. It says, applause.
For now, at least. This reality favors the bold partisans of the real. This is why you've come on your hands and knees to beg for the metaphysical superweapon.
There's a lot to take in.
By design, of course. Reality achieves its dominance by overwhelming the senses with two-dimensional sludge.
Do you expect me to believe that all of this is simply staged?
You think the bootleg bazaar is the real thing? They've got 3 more set up in aircraft hangars across Coulanges and the Eastern Republics. That's where these filthy collaborants practice their scripts before being shipped here. to put on their performances day after day like a dirty traveling circus.
In some ways, he is correct. People often perform for someone or something, mostly themselves.
Fake of a fake. I don't know. Seems hard to believe.
A narrative has been constructed, and you are lapping it up like a thirsty dog at the shores of a waste treatment bank. Still not convinced? Have you noticed that there are always GMs telling you where you can and can't go?
They do have a habit of getting in my way.
Strategically deployed along pre-rehearsed vectors, like you and me, over and over again. I let you in on a little secret. For a time, they considered replacing the GMs with genetically and surgically modified boars, intended to surveil and obstruct. Physically stronger than any GM, and less prone to alcoholism.
Boars would have been better, more honest about their role in preserving class relations. Sign of spiritual decay that our species can't police itself. If the market says it's cool and legal, what's the problem? I have no opinion, I just want to know what happened to the boars. Preserving class relations.
I agree. Highly symmetrical, the metaphor embraced. Alas, liberalism failed, as it often does, for budgetary reasons. But this is only the first layer of the illusion. Once your eyes are open, you can't stop seeing.
Tell me about this intriguing supplemental stack of yours.
He pulls a large bottle of purple and blue capsules and holds it up.
Regular viewers are more than familiar with my Ascension Pack, the proprietary supplement stack, developed with rigorous research and absolutely heroic amounts of L-theanine, GABA, and B vitamins. Every purchase contributes directly to supporting our partisan media offensive. Available now, direct from The Reality Situation.
The mental accelerant you deserve. No warning labels, side effects, only ones they don't want you to know about. Bagman, listen, the disc is extremely dangerous. What's your game here?
Finally, you're asking the important questions. But first, let's recap the journey of this extraordinary object for the people watching at home.
He points to the board next to him.
As you know, this disc is a prototype for a powerful weapon, developed in secret by the Lusian Ministry of Mass Culture, as part of their diabolical win condition.
Yes, it was intended to be Ultravioletta's next big single, but something about it disturbed her. So as you say.
And yet, somehow this prototype finds its way into the hands not of the Weeping Eye, but the high-level Empter operant. You think this is a coincidence?
Gestures furiously between two sticky notes connected by a blue thread. It's certainly mysterious. Say nothing.
Which brings us here. The next time the disc appears, it's in the possession of the so-called communists of the opera. Kindly explain this coincidence to the people at home.
The red disc is what ties the whole plot together.
He shivers with excitement to hear his theories confirmed so definitely.
You see this, viewers? We were right to struggle so hard and so long. And now, the superweapon is in our possession.
What is it you plan to do with the disc?
Play it, of course. We're preparing for a full-scale audiovisual assault against the sentience of my viewers.
The television event of the year.
Together, we'll break out from reality once and for all.
Will you at least warn them about it first?
The self won't go quietly, like a sickness fighting its cure. It must be taken by surprise. Our partisan offensive is reaching its crescendo. With our metaphysical superweapon, we'll soon achieve breakout.
This man has thousands of daily viewers. Innocent civilians, children. A metaphysical superweapon could make the difference in your assignment. Better in your hands than his.
Unsure of my role. Fear of Carabineros. You're armed. It's your property. People at home need to know that this ritual I'm meant to partake in. Let's circle back to my favorite subject, me and what I'm doing here. When was the last time you left the studio?
A meaningless question, since time itself is fake and bullshit. A better question is, why am I surrounded by enemies with terrible fangs, loose bowels, and limp dicks?
He makes a floppy motion with one of his hands.
The gesture is meant to drive home how limp these dicks are.
Your enemies, let's hear about them.
Where to begin? The Carabineros, the GMs, uniform wearers as a class. The patent office, my jealous rivals in alternative media, assorted professional pseudo-mammals who show up to work every day and on time. Also, the Association of Urologists.
Gross.
Let us not forget bankers, doctors, nurses, patients, librarians.
Patients?
Did I mention the Carabineros?
Nurses and patients?
A robust catalogue of class traitors and enemies of the people.
Interesting.
Approved.
Why do your enemies fear you?
I've witnessed many iterations of reality. The powers that be deem it dangerous. They're correct. A court-appointed goblin once said to me,
Court-appointed
"Bagman,
goblin.
you are too difficult. You make things needlessly hard for yourself." I said to that goblin, "No, it's reality that makes things needlessly hard."
You seem to be on TV 24/7. How do you handle the stress?
No, I cannot deceive you. This is a brutal grinding campaign, even with a finely honed supplement stack such as that found in my proprietary Ascension pack. To my great shame as a guerrilla media partisan, I have occasionally been forced to repeat certain actions.
There's no shame in playing the hits.
Brute repetition may be effective in certain scenarios, but on its own, it rarely wins wars.
You mentioned the Carabineros twice. Why?
Simple. They're the most vicious enforcers of reality's monetary delusions. I personally refuse to participate in the fraud of fiat currency. As a result, I'm relentlessly persecuted simply for occupying space.
I always know money is bullshit. It just appears when I do things my controller likes. I was forced to take a second job just to support my espionage. You're not paying rent, is what you're saying.
Honest exchange is impossible when the medium is completely meaningless.
He makes a dismissive gesture. Tell me about these pseudo-mammals.
The administrators of reality's lower echelons. They stopped reproducing viviparously decades ago. Hence, pseudo-mammalian.
How do they reproduce then?
Via the fax machine, of course.
That's a lot of enemies, Bagman.
Thank you.
He's armed. He's armed. You're armed. He's armed. I'm at it.
We'll meet again.
Alright, I bet you we can seize this shit. Save me. He's armed and I'm armed.
Ah. Once again, brought low by my excessively trusting nature.
Stare him down.
Which nerve did I hit? Was it the thing about the moon? Too close to home?
Keep staring him down.
See, viewers, how the violent enforcers of reality fall silent in the face of pure rhetoric. Welcome back, viewers, to what may be the final episode of the reality situation.
Let's circle back to my favorite subject, me and what I'm doing here.
That depends on the reality we're in. Sometimes we come to mutually beneficial trade. In others, your reality's hateful assassin, the one who brings down this entire partisan offensive. In a select few, you become my most trusted partisan, my lieutenant prophet. And in some, we never meet at all.
He's right.
Since you have nothing to trade, I can only deduce that we won't be making an exchange today.
I'm none of those things.
Wrong, 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 wrong. You simply don't know which you are yet.
Seeing as the metaphysical superweapon is already in my possession, I anticipate that one, or both of us,
There must
shall
be
die.
another way.
It's certainly possible, though I fear in this reality death follows wherever you go. Don't pretend as though you aren't prepared for it.
Not to worry, Hershen. We don't fear death.
In any case, you
Yeah.
are just today's attempt. If you fail, they'll just send another and another, until one of you succeeds.
There's only me. There's no one else coming.
I'm not speaking of another spy. If you fail, they've always got more copies. Your data records all backed up in the mysterious satellite facility B. Like you in every way that matters. Except that they haven't failed yet.
What do you expect me to do?
Think it over.
Single right only. A wise man once said that whatever happens has already happened. Now it looks like someone's been keeping track. Welcome to the rest of all possible worlds. Entanglement skill +1, Shadowplay +1 bonus to all red checks. Damn. The game cannot be saved manually. Whoa. When loading from saves in the pause menu, temporarily lose reinforced effect, gain intellect disadvantage. Fascinating. People at home want to know about this ritual I'm meant to partake in. 91% chance to roll a 4. Got rid of that -3.
First off, let's dispel the pretenses. My loyal partisans are all too familiar with the ancient astrological ritual you're here to take part in.
Oh.
This is where the shambling, money-stuffed corpses who govern our reality kick back and ritually sacrifice one another before an effigy of a giant astral shrimp.
But the ritual is due to begin soon. I plan to infiltrate the Disrupted. The giant what now?
Astral shrimp, yes, which in their feverish imaginations the Moneymen claim fell from Canopus and granted them dominion over humanity. I produced and distributed a 14-hour documentary on this very subject.
Woke.
Pump him up. Really get him going. His feverish delusions can't be dispelled, only magnified.
It's worse than you realize. There are 2 shrimp, brother and sister. What are the powers that be sacrifice one another for a fake shrimp?
Do you hear that, viewers? Straight from the mouth of the string puller. 2 shrimp.
He stabs 2 fingers in the air. Why would the powers that be sacrifice one another for fake shrimp?
The ritual goes by many names, depending on your source. Elite turnover, creative destruction,
2
the
shrimp.
scapegoat mechanism. In all accounts, however, there is one constant. The shrimp demands blood.
This is bourgeois spiritism. I look forward to dismantling this shrimp. I don't know, Bagman. This just sounds to me like a bunch of cool high achievers kicking it back. Beautiful death cult, steeped in obscure mysteries, all necessary for the regeneration of spirit. Bourgeois spiritism.
Naturally, the shrimp is also a permanent member of the party's standing committee.
Surely. My research has revealed that this ritual is due to begin soon. I plan to infiltrate and disrupt it.
And here's where the logic of your situation overtakes you. Your disruption has been written in from the beginning.
What do you mean from the beginning?
I can say no more. Your path may take many roads, yet the destination is always the same.
I'm gonna feel fine rolling a 4 at a 91% chance. Roll a 5. Okay.
You decide what reality and its situation is.
This occupation is unlawful. Time to go, Bagman. There are a dozen unstable and genetically advanced boar surrounding your studio. You're done. There's no escape. The red disc is returning to my inventory, Bagman. I won't ask again.
You're a pretty good actress. Who's paying you? I wonder.
Oh, fuck. Liberal. That was a liberal option? About your Ascension pack. We can't have you pushing unregulated substances. Central Treasury. We can't have you undermining the soul. You have a TV show? I have a monopoly on violence.
A brief moment that descends into eternity. He considers his world, reduced to the unblinking black eyes of the cameras and various monitors. Strange mirrors in which he's constantly reflected back at himself.
Take your disc, Miss Wilk. I hope you're proud of the depraved and stupid reality you've created.
What will you do now?
The time has come to relocate our base of operations. The partisan media offensive must continue. via alternative channels.
Goodbye, Bagman. Via alternative channels.
A wave of stale body odor washes over you as he exits the studio.
Sure. Alright, we'll have to try that again. My bad. Did not know that that was a liberal option. Well, we got our red disc back. Not sure if we're gonna need that. We got the reconstructed red disc. You may be able to use this. I reconstructed. That's interesting. Goodbye, Bagman. Never to return to television ever again. Very sad. Very sad. Gotta wait for that thought to come back. Should we try re-listening to this? My friend, the ambassador's wife. Right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Is fucking Gonzago is still in. Get out of here, man. Go! I'm the bag man. I'm bagging men. A terribly reconstructed red disc. Terribly reconstructed. We'll see what it does to me. Will this thing still fucking pump my delirium up to high hell and back?
The stereo is right. You place the disc into the drawer and press play. Ultraviolet's voice, a shard of glowing purple. Your muscles slacken. Evil, evil. Turn it off.
Watch the disc spin. What's happening?
Whatever it is, it appears to be unsheathing your neurons one by one.
Oh fuck, this thing is killing me.
Sways. Monks chant around an open flame, glowing purple. We're going to die.
Help me, monks! Yes, get me out of here.
The purple shard isn't flame, it's rock. Their voices rise and fall, harmonizing with their sacred geology. It will take them with it.
Me too?
You too.
Oh shit. Zero yourself out with the red disc? Oh! That's fucking crazy. It does kill you. Oh my good god. That's fucking insane. Let's hold on to that one. You could use this. Well, it didn't even trigger the bomb. Yana, check this out. Yo, dude, I've got a fucking sight weapon. It does fucking kill you. Can I give it to these teenagers? Oh my goodness. Junk mail from the Tuk Tuk Repair Company. Saucepan half full of black cigarette butts.
Hirsch. It's not mine as such. What about it?
Red disc took my partner.
What do you mean, took out?
Like this. Rendered incompatible with life.
Oh my god. Are you serious, Hirsch? A disc?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Fuck me.
She looks at the pop star mouth jar.
Yana, I don't know anything about this.
I suspected you were a Lusian acid, but I've now upgraded you to full-on operant.
just a singer, Hirsch. Please stop this. So this disc badly hurt your friend?
Fucking killed him.
Fucked him up.
Hurt my direct report. Hurt my comrade in perpetual revolution.
That sounds like a weird communist thing. I don't know anything about politics.
You must have some idea about what's going on here. You said Reyes came to see you? It's definitely related. Stop playing dumb.
No idea at all. There are hundreds of bootlegs out there of my work. That might not even be me on there.
As Petra told you, Einzeltone XR is immune to bootlegging.
Can't bootleg an Einzeltone, V.
Then maybe someone tampered with it?
She trails off and glances at the disc again.
I just recorded a song, Hirsch, like I always do. I'm sorry about your friend, but I don't know why my music would do that.
A thin film of tears forms across her eyes.
It did. See, nothing but a pawn.
I hate that it did. I really do. Another reason to leave it all behind.
So, I heard your new song.
Oh, really? What did you think?
Aimed for nonchalance, flew wide of the mark.
Fine.
Cool.
I knew you were a cunt, Hirsch, but I didn't think you were a music critic.
Please don't
What on
mention it
earth?
again.
What on earth was on that red disc? Collab in flames. Bagman is suspicious meteorite worshipper. Blue pseudopod's mind. Entanglement. Any more questions about L-Pop? Damn. Oh god, we are not getting this. I can exert. I don't mind exerting this. God in heaven, I'm bad at rolling dice, dude.
Dr. Gonzalez, right?
You leaked an ASD, didn't you?
What's an
Audio
A-
sex disc.
Oh my goodness.
That's why it's so hard.
No.
That's why it's so hard to get. That's why you had to leave Lose in disgrace.
Please stop. I've had a lot of issues with fans and my sexuality. You're bringing it all back up. I'm finding you very disagreeable. Sweet.
Yeah.
Remember, Hirsch, no weird shit around. Later, Hirsch.
No weird shit around V. Why? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Yana? Alright. Well, not gonna bring this delirium down. Gonzo, it's fucking 9 o'clock! Gonzo should be out of the office, brother. Get me down there. Tapping in. I'm tapping in. Tapping in. How are you still fucking here? I'm gonna go to sleep. And if you're still here when I fucking wake up, I'm gonna shoot myself in the balls. I cannot go to sleep. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I've lied since the day I was born.
Hey, Stardust.
Ultra
You
Blockade
just
does new
keep
stuff
note-
starting developing
Sure.
Luzian Mania. Luzian Mania, you say. Alright, what else do I need to do? Zero out the Grand Lich. That's the main quest. Loose ends. Should we go get the model train? Emtro would contact us initiate. Assemble a sick crew. Oh, I'm ready for Houseman's thing. Let's go do Houseman's thing. No refunds. Mom.
Operand. Bon.
Bon.
The yellow disc slots into the disc changer with a soft click.
Please tell me Houseman fucking zeroes himself out.
On your mark. Operand.
Press play.
A click, a fog of static, a shapeless figure twisting in darkness. And then...
When at last you're consumed by the greater existence. When the border between love and terror finally
Holy shit. Keep listening.
Where is a face
Please don't do this to me.
then you'll know
The voice speaking these words, it's not entirely natural. You but from a dream. The words on the red disc that was unceremoniously stripped from you. Just then you become aware of another sound, coming from the old spy's heart box. One you've not heard it make before. A warning. The old spy's body appears to be vibrating. His hand presses the headphone close to his ear.
Say nothing.
across empty rooms. When you pass through the door in the air and return from your brief exile.
You can feel your own sanity pulling away from you, as though on the cusp of a black hole.
All time
If this pushes me to my limit, I'm resetting.
luminous, sense and no sense, cosmology of a dream you may have lived and may yet live again.
Meanwhile, the old spy's lips
No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm gonna decrease and then we'll try it again. Pushing it to my limit was already a pain in the ass. Didn't increase any of my fatigue. Let me take some pills. Give me an Ouroboros. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of delirium space. Also, it's gonna increase my entanglement, which goes crazy.
Upper Bon.
Bon. No, I haven't. Don't lie to me. Are you fucking... Alright. That was fucking strange. Does it keep my fucking delirium? My delirium decrease? Over my save? Should. I don't think it did. It did.
Upper
God.
Bon.
God, they hate me.
The yellow disc slots into the disc changer with a soft click.
On your mark.
A click, a shapeless figure, and then
When at last and you come face to face, where is a face like you but from a dream? Then you'll know how lost you've always been.
In a world of false images.
the voice speaking these words. You but from a dream. The words on the red disc that was unceremoniously stripped from you. Just then you become aware of another sound. A warning. The old spy.
Across empty rooms. And when you all time and place before you,
Before you.
what will you say to that cruel angel who waits for you when they ask what you've done with your heart?
A blizzard of electrostatic. Then nothing.
Listen to the secrets of space with a fellow spy.
The air is heavy, your chest tight. You've been holding your breath for approximately an eternity. Slowly, the old spy removes his headphones.
Say nothing. Keep it to yourself.
Die Grenzen sind Illusionen.
What's that?
Motto of the Treffe School. Borders are illusions. Everything looks back. You keep the stars, operand.
No judgment, only the curiosity of a navigator asking another about her compass. In Mercia, you knew only cold and austere churches of fine stone, all consecrated to the one indivisible God.
You're barred with shrines here. Astrology is a bargain bin opiate.
Sure. A hoax. A false dream from which the masses must be awakened. Something like that.
The box hisses. A tiny light on the side of it blinks. An emergency venting cycle. Motors spinning down. The device is trying to adjust to an unexpected baseline. The world is huge and strange, and it is flirting with him. He is pondering the offer.
Reminds me, your thing.
Yes, what this was all about. The Grand Lich's time of arrival. It sounds so pitifully small now.
Your thing. Your thing.
It's a tree you're waiting on. Lusian ginkgo. Planted a long time ago.
It's one of those near Party Alley tramp stops.
So you know. Bon. Funny thing about Lusian ginkgos, they all lose their leaves simultaneously. Genetic, supposedly. Big ritual day.
What kind?
Years to find out, I'd say. There's a couple of negotiators from the bank side of the table, mucking around about town. Turn one of them inside out. You'll find your answer.
He hoists himself to his feet.
And now, operand, we come to our parting.
Luck and skill, Houseman.
A strong draft of both.
He nods.
He takes up the heart box. His heavy frame shudders with new vitality.
I hope you get a good price, operand.
Thank you.
His heavy steps echo down the hall stairs and then fade to nothing.
Thank you, Houseman. You the best, girl. I leveled up, and I got an extra entanglement point. I would like to go to sleep. I have one more shadow play left, and the rest is entanglement injection. I think it's time to start putting it all together. Ultravioletta entanglement check. Home stereo system entanglement check. Task complete. You got the time, now you must know the place. Someone in town must know where this Lusian ritual will occur. Somebody. I gotta decrease these stats, brother. They're eating me alive. But what's a good way to do it? I could trade up for some anxiety. Trade down some more delirium for some fatigue. And trade up for another anxiety. And then trade down for another... There we go, a little more leveled out. Drinking some coffee, smoking some cigarettes. Think I just took 3 cigarettes and 2 cans of coffee all at once. Pretty good stuff. That's good stuff. Thank you, Houseman, for the skill point. Now that I've got 2 extra entanglement points under my belt, let's see if we can't get... Let's go equip some clothing and then try and trick Yana into... try and trick V into getting us to hang out with Yana a little better. Put the old crew back together. Look at me, put the old crew back together. Alright, I think I've actually got entanglement clothing specifically for this purpose. These 2. Strappy boots, purple collared shirt. I think there's another one somewhere. I think it's like a hat item. Maybe not. I'm a liar. Alright, V.
Her.
97% chance to roll a 3. Heard voices from space, blue pseudopods mine, meteorite worshippers, bagman, and suspicious secrets of outer space collab in flames. What on earth was on that red disc?
Nothing from Earth. That's the horror of it.
This song, You But From a Dream, where exactly did it come from?
All time and place before you. Luminous. Sense and no sense. Cosmology of a dream you may have lived and may yet live again.
Words you've heard before, snatched from the cosmic void by an insane psychologist. She's connected some of the dots, in her own way. No reason to jump ahead.
I didn't write those lyrics, but I did.
This girl was an antenna, a lightning rod.
I need you to be more specific, B. I think you transcribed them. Who else could have written?
I don't know. The world? The stars? Shared dreams pass from consciousness to consciousness, covered with invisible fingerprints.
A communal painting on the courtyard wall of a lunatic asylum.
I imagined...
You lose her for a long moment, like she's forgotten you're there at all.
I imagined I was floating on the edge of a black hole, moments before falling through, and the stars were chanting at my back.
Chanting the lyrics.
Maybe those lyrics, maybe something else. I don't know what happened after that, just that it had already happened.
The eternal zero. Light would fold in on itself, dragging time behind it. Face first along the concrete of the cosmos. In front of you would be true dark, but if you only looked behind, you would be the last witness to the culmination of the universe. The spool running clear of the lie.
I don't care about space shit.
I thought it was all a little scary, to be honest. Beautiful, though. I'm very sorry about your partner, Hersh. Honestly, I never meant to hurt anyone, but I didn't really write that song.
We're gonna have to kill her, dude.
Something else did.
I think I know where the lyrics from You But From a Dream came from.
What do you mean?
First, promise you won't narc. A doctor on a secret space mission went insane, basically tried to use the crew as human antennas. He heard the very same words.
Oh my god, how long ago?
77.
When I was 2 years old. But if that's true...
Whatever you did creatively with that song, you tuned into the stars.
The creative process reached the stars? I was a medium for them. That's such a captivating thought.
Light blooms behind her pupil.
Words spoken across emptiness, finding their way to us. Maybe not even spoken.
The idea doesn't bother you.
You know, I never liked the idea of my lyrics being mine. That's not how I think of them. It's not even how I write them. But if the words are out there, just waiting for someone to hear. Maybe the universe is always singing, and once in a while, we get to join in.
That does sound nice.
I think so.
Pseudopod may have a different outlook.
I just hope the stars can hear us sing back.
I hope so too.
I'll keep singing, Hersh. It's the only thing I can do well. Sweet.
Remember, Hersh, no weird shit around V. Later, Hersh.
Later, Hersh. Alright. Well, that quest line is a dead end. We'll see if that even plays into the... We'll see if that even plays into the last bit of it. Okay. We're gonna have to skip some time, it looks like. So we go ask Miyamoto. Mr. Miyamoto. We can ask Mr. Miyamoto. Someone must know where the thing's gonna take place. I know where it's gonna take place. 9:30? It's fucking daylight out. If Dr. Gonzafuck is still in his fucking little room, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Is he there? He's not. Yes.
You return to the room. The paper does 3 numbers. You crumple up the note and pocket it. You turn away.
Thank you. Alright, now I have to make this phone call, right? 3 sets of digits scrawled on a page ripped from a prescription pad. The handwriting is unsteady, suggesting a hand gripped by chemical shiver. One of the numbers you got from Gonza's desk should be the dealer's. You can find it at the payphone. Oh, you need this payphone?
You pick up the payphone.
Call one of the numbers.
You reach for the crumpled page.
Call the first one.
Yeah?
The voice on the other end is muddled and sticky with drowsiness or slop.
It's Gonza's wife, the one he was speaking to on the long wiretap. She may know something about the supplier.
Let's see where this goes.
Hello? You there?
Hello, I missed a number from this call. Calling on behalf of Gonza.
Emmy? What's with your voice? Have you been smoking?
Instant, no mistaken recognition. The character is prepared for you.
I see.
What happened? Did he wind up at your place again?
No need to delve too
Getting close to the
deeply.
end? Closer.
Just
Not
get to
there yet.
talking about the supplier before she senses something amiss.
Okay. I'm calling about something else. Gonza asked me to help him with a business thing. Delve too deeply, just get talking about the supplier.
Are you fucking with me?
The dissipated voice suddenly grows sharp.
Ice water sobering from the inside out.
The wholesale stuff? With the Azores?
He said you would know how to place the order. Lie brazenly.
Did he now? Oh, he's dead. He's fucking dead. Not only does he have me dealing with that fucking voice that makes my skin crawl, if I complain about it even once, he passes it on to you and doesn't even tell me?
She's drifting off into her own rage sphere. You might be able to suss out one more detail before this call implodes.
I just
upon
need to know how to
you.
place the order.
Oh, don't you worry. No one is placing any orders. You stay right where you are, Emmy baby. I'm gonna stab the motherfucker in the stomach.
Sex and murder drives coming through muddled and strong.
Yeah.
The line goes dead before you can say anything back.
Dead end?
There was no chance of getting more than that out of her.
Yeah, good to know.
You know that there is a wholesale supplier, that there is a process for placing the order with him, and that Gonza's wife is in charge of making contact. That is as much as you could hope to glean from this call. The receiver clicks back into place. The Reno Tail Dolphin eyes you expectantly. Give it a rest for today. You reach for the crumpled page.
Call Gonza's second wife. Call the second number.
Yes.
Whoa! That spent some time.
What is the ailment?
He intones.
You can't be totally sure this is Gonza's wholesale supplier, but sometimes you have to take a risk. If you're wrong, that means you're talking to an oblivious civilian. You can just hang up.
Irritado pero inclaudicable.
Ah, very well.
And every breath proceeds and follows his words.
He really doesn't want to be doing business with Gonza. Or you, for that matter.
I will send out driver. 30 minutes. Got it? 3. Oh.
The line goes dead before you can respond with a single word.
The streets exhale around you. The shouts of partygoers slacken and music thins to echoes. Beyond Party Alley, your asset awaits your signal.
Time to bring him in.
The interval before Ramses picks up is not even a full ring. The cramped houseboat crossed in a single anxious stride.
Be good?
Despite the quick answer, his voice sounds as though he's just emerged from sleep.
It's time.
Got it.
He hangs up.
Behind you, you hear the...
Hang on. Everything gone. Can I get a thought in? Ah, block during dialogue. Is that our boy? That's Ramses.
You know, I wasn't sure you were going to call.
The jovial words are accompanied by a shaky voice, as
Yep.
if from some kind of wounded animal.
They look like shit.
It's my post-seizure glow. Clears up the skin and everything. How much time we got?
15 minutes, give or take.
Perfect. Like old times?
The reigniting of a custom you'd feared lost forever. A hit to steady the fibers can't hurt, just a small one.
I'll go easy. hit to steady the fibers can't hurt. Okay. I'll go easy. Time to bomb my skull back into the Stone Age.
No judgment here. Just happy to partake.
Ramses' lighter flicks as he inhales. Red veins glow along the joint spine.
Wear a bag over my head all the time? God. Light up, take a heroic full, a reasonable full. Chill. Chill. Smoke a little bit of the spliff, dude. Bring my anxiety down a bit. Something tells me this negotiation is going to fuck me up.
You take in smoke like a measured breath. Just enough to douse your lungs.
Ooh, that's tasty. Oh. Intellect -2? Fuck you. Raises delirium when taking conspiratorial options.
The crepitating telephoto lens of your mind widens as your circuitry slackens.
Let's try not to be conspiratorial.
Anyway, the Herschel. The fucking Herschel.
He takes a lengthy drag, nodding at the bruised night sky above.
This moment, it's important to him. A rekindling, maybe. Finding warmth among ashes grown cold.
It's your turn, I think.
To do what?
You know, the aftermath of the shit show? You got a whiff of what it's been like for me. What happened to you, Hirsch?
A bit high. Get a little higher. What's there to say? Open up, 72% chance to roll 6? Sure, let's give it a shot.
Floodgates open, one by one. Great walls of water come crashing down.
I ever tell you about a place called the Freezer?
Uh-huh. What, like cryo-sleep?
Not quite.
Satellite Facility B, a suburb-sized arrangement of honeycomb structures.
It's where they put washed-up assets.
I always figured they just, you know, took you out back.
He makes a little clicking sound and pulls an imaginary trigger.
For how long?
The day I left till the day I came back.
Ramses exhales and looks up at the sky, taking it all in.
You set anything on fire on your way out?
You know what I signed up for.
Hard to imagine you manning a fucking desk. Back when I knew you, you could hardly sit still for a wiretap.
A crooked smile crosses his face. I can sit still if I want to.
Fucking, it's been bad times for everyone, H, sounds like. You think something to do with the stars?
He smirks.
Glad you're all thawed out, H.
We're gonna get you fixed up too, Ramses.
Time dilates as you both stand there, blowing clouds. You almost forget that you were waiting. Eventually, from down the street, the faint rumblings of a tuk-tuk grow louder. Headlights appear.
Well, shit. Guessing that's our man. Go time?
Just toss the joint? No, I'm not taking the extra jag. I'm sorry.
With a flick, it's gone. The tuk-tuk slows to a near stop.
Scan the tuk-tuk's interior.
The driver, heavy-set, or wearing thick clothing. The passenger seat is empty. It's about all you can see.
Study your surroundings.
No flickering lights from nearby windows. No other tuk-tuk lingering by. Low chances of passers-by intruding at this hour. Near ideal conditions for an ambush.
Step forward.
A cloud of exhaust hangs in the still air before dissipating. The vehicle sits motionless.
Well, look who it is! No need to worry.
Wallah, this must be a joke. Investigador.
Godai tilts his eye to the side, studying you from head to toe.
Maybe you're new, Investigador. Maybe nobody told you deliveries are on Primides. Maybe your calendar's broken.
It all in there?
Investigador, you should know this isn't mine. My employer would be very unhappy. And as we say in my family, you and I didn't raise the hogs together, so...
He stops and squints slowly.
Oh yeah, he's catastrophically high.
Baby girl, is that you? Why are you dressed like one of those Hamir?
Style, mostly.
Habibti, that breaks my heart. You need a good man in your life to take you shopping and buy what you deserve. But let's do business before we settle on a date. You ordered, right? Or was it...
He turns toward the figure stood at his side.
Zeleme, what's going on?
He's going.
Your partner raises his chin in a subtle salute.
I would expect at least one of you to have a briefcase for me.
Are you really going to do this to
Pull your
him?
gun on him. Scan the scene. Reconsider reality.
You map the angles from gutters to rooftop, scanning for lurking silhouettes and blind spots. If he has backup, they're well hidden.
Look, we didn't bring any money.
I noticed. No bag, no nothing. That is problematic, business-wise. And I know you're carrying, since I sold you the piece.
Yeah, I'm armed. You?
Baby, I sleep with a gun under my pillow. I don't eat without a gun. I don't shower without a gun. Wallah, I have robbery in my blood. But you're new to this. I can see your nerves got to you.
Didn't realize you'd be here. I can't rob you.
My good looks have been the undoing of many.
You two are familiar then.
He scans the scene, a flicker of amusement on his face. Goat Eyes is solid.
Yeah, you love me.
Ever stumbled upon a homeless man? I live in a dense urban environment. Every single day.
That's huge, coming from her.
A subtle nod, and Ramses detaches himself from the wall. Ew. Why is he walking like that?
All right. Everybody shut the fuck up for a second. I'm thinking.
Somewhere behind his bloodshot eyes, a slow yet impeccable calculation emerges.
You're sick, big man.
Epilepsy. Bad seizures.
The words pass through Goat Eyes' lie detector.
I'm sorry. My little cousin got the epilepsy too. Wallah. It's rough. So, this isn't business, is it?
I just want to help my friend.
Fuck.
He shakes his head and looks towards the tuk-tuk.
How many pills a day, big man?
4.
Alright. Let's say 3 crates will do. 1,000 blister packs in each. That's like, a solid amount.
Years worth of medication. With proper storage, the expiration dates shouldn't be an issue.
What's the catch?
You offend me with this unfound suspicion. No catch. Just celebration. A candlelit dinner. You, me, lamb so tender you gotta eat it with a spoon. And that's the low point of the night.
Look at Ramses.
I could do lamb.
You weren't invited, big man.
Quickly, you and Goat Eyes split the crates on the back of the tuk-tuk. As you drive away, you look at the passenger seat, where Ramses looks tired but content. He's already helped himself to the meds.
Damn.
The engine sputters as you park the tuk-tuk. You pull the key from the ignition and the world stills. Water laps gently against the shore. Ramses exits the vehicle with a cautious slowness. He rolls his shoulders back in a delicate stretch.
You okay?
He stares at his houseboat, then at the tuk-tuk.
You know, I think I'm good. I should make a call.
Call to whom?
Old friends. Rostamian couple I met when I landed in Portaferro. I've been meaning to reach out for a while.
A small promise, remade and unkept 1,000 times over. Tomorrow, he'd tell himself, until the word meant nothing.
Alright, well, tell him I said hey.
Yeah, I will do. Might be time to anchor this thing. I think I'm done with the hermit scene. What about you, H? Fucking, you ever think of ditching your scene?
Not until they plant me where I belong.
Figured you'd say that. Anyway, I wanted to say, you know, when the time comes, I want in Hirsch.
You break them over and over, and still they stick by you.
Glad to hear it.
He nods. If you care about him, the best thing you can do is step out of his way and let him rejoin life, regardless of what he wants.
What? Why?
Ramses already survived you. Let him hold on to the years that remain. No, the plan is the death of our enemy, at any cost.
I'll let you know, Ram.
He nods, but...
I'll be at the Fog Mirror. When you need me... Oh, one more thing before I forget. Here, I want you to have it.
He pulls something out of his pocket in his jacket and hands it to you.
It looks like a human skull frozen in mid-scream. Ritualistic symbols are inked all over, while at the top is what appears to be a mouthpiece.
It's my death whistle.
Whoa!
Fucking nasty sound. Pig death and, I don't know, internal screaming.
Auditory horror Ramsey style.
You know, in case you ever need to strike fear into your enemies.
That's a little better than a gun, I'll tell you that.
He's not taking a no.
Thanks, man.
Your hand closes upon the clay bulk. With a loose fist, Ramses taps his chest twice and mutters words in Rustamian.
Okay.
You turn away from each other. The night air cools your face as you step forward. Portofiero's lights pulling you back into their orbit.
I level up? I did. Alright, we're collecting. We're collecting. I might not use any of them, but this is a good tool to have. A human skull frozen in mid-scream, adorned by ritualistic symbols crafted by Ramses for fear-generating purposes. That's worth it all on itself. My intellect. My fucking intellect, dude. They cratered my intellect. My brain. The only thing left to invest in is Doppelganger and Entanglement. I'm gonna take the Doppelganger. There, maxed out on Doppelgang me, and then we can pick up Proll again.
Ever feel like you should be living your it to actual?
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Alright, that's one more recruitment down. Thank you, Ramses. Look at our little cards. Look at my little cards. Zero out the Grand Lich, obviously. Collect them all. It's gonna be tough. I don't know if I can. Ramses is ready for recruitment. Melita thinks Yana. Yana is one of our last ones to get. That's gonna be tough. I don't know how to do that one. After we'll be in contact, initiate the trade. This could take a while. Yeah, we'll see. Told by one of the banks negotiate critical information you need for my assignment. Indeed. Retail terminal, the rooftop bazaar may let you connect to the Miracle Line. Sex Attic and payphone docks work for Emter. Lucia will pay you to do shift work at the Fog Mirror. I know. Oscar, claiming work for Empire. Frederick, accidentally broke an expensive model train. You might feel bad about it. Route to the housing campaign is being blocked by an intimidating trio. Done. That one's done. Call Melita for help. Acquired an ancient bomb. Tonio will give you some money for helping sweep the campaign. Reno's upset that his model train is gone. We can go get the model. Let's see if we can't get the model train back. That'll be good plastic, and we can use the train to make the gun. We'll do that, and I think we'll call it a night. It's gonna take me forever to walk through the housing campaign. Lung cancer speedrun category? Smoking as many cigarettes as possible, any percent. Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. You there, rich man. I need your funny train.
Oh.
Appreciate the model train. That's Stone Age mentality.
Beware.
Alright, we're gonna have to do something about that. I think we should compliment the train and then ask for it back would probably be the best way to do it. With that being said, though, that was your parades. Got a lot of that entanglement bullshit, a lot of that stuff with, like, listening to the disc. That, I mean, dying to the disc was funny. But a lot of that stuff with V made me want to pull my fucking eyes out, man. 5,000 cigarettes. With that being said, though, I'm gonna take off. I might see everybody tomorrow for some Borderlands 4, or I might not. I might just be down to 2 days a week for streaming. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow. With that being said, though, I'll see everybody later. Bye! Johnny, bye-bye. Whoa!